There we go. Hello, everyone. It's time for suffering until the suffering stops. Let's go. Well, I mean, that helps, I suppose.
Gamepedia book, Gamepedia book, Gamepedia book, Gamepedia book, Gamepedia book, Gamepedia book. Gamepedia book, Gamepedia book, Gamepedia book.
Thank you, text-to-speech, for making that a sentence. Oh my god, everyone with the subs! 19! You guys are lovely. Okay, thanks, love. Alright, thank you, Suffer, and also Gamepedia book, Gamepedia book, Gamepedia book, Gamepedia book, Gamepedia book. Blessed emote of the wiki platform, known to all as Gamepedia. No, Mel, that's a different book. That's not, no. Hey, thanks both of you for the resub. Holy crap, I've been doing that, like, I've actually been streaming for more than 19 months, but I've been affiliate for 19 months. That's, whew. What were we doing? When did I first stream? The first thing I streamed was, it was Dark Souls 3. And it was, I streamed it on the day it came out. So, whenever that was. Mana also with the resub. Thank you, holy crap. Thank you.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hey, that was actually pretty good. That was pretty close. Well, I've been live for 8 minutes and I have 3 resubs, which is honestly more resubs than from more different people. Okay.
Gamepedia book, Gamepedia book, Gamepedia book, Gamepedia book, Gamepedia book, Gamepedia book. Gamepedia book, Gamepedia book, Gamepedia book, Gamepedia book, Gamepedia book.
Okay. Somebody said Gamepedia book, and then they said it a few more times. Yes, that's what happened. And then also Cross Product is here. Hey, Cross Product. What's up, man? I know I just... Oh, we just gotta go fix Gamepedia book, Gamepedia book, Gamepedia book. Fix what, though? It seems fine. It is a little wide, but that's all right. Yeah, it's a little wider than it is tall, but yeah. I see. Mal, what is the problem? Why are you mad at me already? And hey, welcome home from work, Cross. Also, so those of you who don't know who Cross Product is, well, an excellent streamer in his own right, but also the creator of the tracking programs that we use for Link to the Past Randomizer. Or at least the one that I use, and that most people use. No, but seriously, what was I doing, though? Hey, Alter, I don't know what that game is. But I probably didn't play the game called The Suffering because it's called The Suffering. I'm gonna go to Forbidden Woods because I remember being there last, but I don't remember exactly what we're up to there. Alright, so we were at Forbidden Woods. This guy was dragging it. Oh, that's right! Okay, this is perfect, actually. Because I think we had gotten here. We just no! And then there was a crow. The crow is dead now. Mal, that's a really esoteric anniversary, and I'm not sure that I, like... Alright, so I was born on March 3rd, and so I have... You know, I have a, I was born on March 3rd, actually, at 3:33 a.m. So, like... I feel an affinity with the number 3, which is where the, you know, which is where the name comes from. But, like, I don't celebrate 33 everything.
Well then, you've seen enough out there.
Oh, that's right, he wanted me to join his thing. I'm not gonna do it, though. What?! What?! Hi, Ray! Hello! How have you been, buddy? Yes, it did and it didn't. And it did and it didn't. I work for another much bigger channel that hosts me. But a large portion of their viewers are lurkers. So... So yeah, the chat will still be quiet and readable. And not like a chat that has 1,000 people in it. But it is still on 1,000 screens right now.
It's Monachon!
Hey, for those of you who are into, the comic scene, ask our good friend Ray Chow about the comic scene. And about what he does and stuff. Yeah, that. Ray's the reason I've been to New York Comic Con. He makes really, 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 really good comics. Oh god. Oh no! Oh jeez! So there are snake creatures everywhere, and because they're slow moving and easy to kill, I'm really, really afraid of what happens if they actually get me. Uh-oh. Why actually are they so slow, though? The snakes!
Mushroom.
God, they're like everywhere, too. Yeah, the slow moving, like, once you're out of the beginning of the game, anything that moves towards you slowly and methodically and is really easy to range out is like the scariest thing ever.
You never see it coming.
Oh, hello, Bits!
You say that my mind is too fast for eyes.
Oh, stop, Mal. It literally is not. Wait, what's coming to Switch? Oh. It actually wasn't that bad at all. Oh yeah, that GIF is from Persona 5. I don't know if it's confirmed that it's coming to Switch or not. I know that was speculated because they were talking about it, but I don't know if they confirmed it or not. Would be cool though. Oh. Oh, that's very pleasant. I'm glad I saw that. No, stop. Stop it. I don't want you to continue doing this. Stop. 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 Stop.
Yes.
Okay. Mal, I don't know if I want to try to parry the snake. In fact, no, actually, that's not true. I'm quite sure that I don't want to try to parry the snake. My goodness! Marcus, thank you! You guys, I did just stream on... You guys are like dropping resubs and bits and stuff like I've been gone for like a whole week or something. I just streamed on Friday. I mean, you know, not that I'm mad about it or anything. Why are there so many of you, and why can there not be anymore? Yeah, I've had runs where like I got like hundreds of bits in a day from watching ads, but it's been about a month now since I've gotten anything. Oh boy. $8 months? No, I've had good luck with bits in the last, I've had good luck with bits in less time than that. Like, over the fall, I remember having a pretty easy time farming bits, but... But yeah, lately I've... Like, I'm lucky if I get, like, maybe one a day. Usually if I pop onto one of you guys' streams and I'll open the bit thing, I'll get, like, one. And it'll be for 5 bits, maybe 10. Oh, that's a much... Oh. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just leave then. Oh, there's one here too. Quite frankly, this is not at all what I wanted. Yeah, Yeah. Oh, this will work though. This'll do. I'll take this. Yes! Yes! I did it! It was me! I am victorious against the creature. Wait, what? All right, there's a lot going on right now.
I just refreshed the page, and it let me do this.
Thank you? The only thing, Mana, the only thing I can think is that maybe you were a month behind on... Okay. Thanks again. I'm a little confused about it too, but like... it works for me, I guess. What's over here? Do I want to know? Probably not. Oh, it's one of those. That is also...
Does this human have a soul?
Oh, this is giving me the big stress. Oh, hey, guys.
Does this unit have a soul?
Great. Of course. So, anyhow. What were they looking at? It just... Oh! Oh, it's a chunk! I am not enjoying these sounds. There are many sounds. I don't like really any of them at all. There's two of them down there. Like, why would there be two? Here, you can have that. He didn't seem to care about it all that much. Well, I suppose at least we can make this stop. Nope. I'm not what you would call the biggest fan of snakes. And that's knowing that they probably don't actually care about killing me. In this scenario, when they objectively, obviously do want to kill me, it's much more upsetting. Oh, hello. This is fine.
Be gone, slut!
Alright, there are slightly less upsetting noises now, but still a lot. Have a stone. Viper Pits, huh? I did miss an item, thank you. Well, that one just went through me for reasons. What? Why is this happening? All right, that's cool.
Hey Dean, it happened again.
So it did. Look at that. The cup is like just a bunch of sub badges, which actually looks really cool. That's so bizarre. Yeah, no, Xeris, if you're just tuning in, the issue is, I'm not surprised that a lot of people are subbing at the same time, but Mana and Woodhouse have... Aww. Mel's here to add some color to the tip cup. I appreciate that. There we go. That looks great.
You never see it come back. You say that my mind is too fast
So
for
yeah,
right.
Marcus and Mel, thank you both. Yeah, oh, hello. Yeah, so for some reason, Mana and Woodhouse were both able to resub at the same time, so... Futaba's adorable. Also, Crook is now also here. Yes! I've been saying resub non-stop today.
Did someone say resub?
Splash! That looks really fun, actually. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. There we go. I didn't want to do it because I figured someone else would get the honor in the with the soundboard command. But also because, you know, I gotta be careful what circumstances I say sploosh in. I definitely hear noises. I definitely see a snake head up there. I feel like I also hear a pig. But why would that... Yeah, because there's a pig there. Oh, that scared me. Then right now, what didn't? So, like... How's it go? Excuse you. Okay. Hey, I've got someone you should meet.
You never see it come back. You say that my mind is too fast for right.
No. That's very rude. I demand that you stop it. No, why though? No, no, but actually, why though? Oh boy! Oh, the game doesn't like this very much at all.
What is all of this?
Oh, the game definitely wishes this wasn't happening. Almost as much as I do. Alright, we're fine. Advancing? Not advancing. Okay. Well, anyway. Hey, there you go, Woodhouse. That one looks great. All right. Yeah, that looks really good. Awesome. That man is... He is currently laying on... nothing. Yep. Good. Hello. Fine. Man, that's frustrating. Ah, there we go. No, stop. Stop it right now. I'm sure thrust does do more damage to them. You know, if you can get in close enough for a thrust. Those are words that I just consciously said to Mal. This feels good. I was like 80% of the way through the sentence, and I got to the th in thrust, and I was like, oh, I can't take it back now. I'll just let her have this one. Oh, good, it has layers now. Lovely. Well... This has been nightmarish, but I mean... That's why we're here. Wow, I'm really glad that I stopped when I did last time. Because if this had been where I stopped on Friday, I would have not had great sleep over the weekend. Alright, this is where the pig was. At least I can enjoy how hilarious it was that the game just died when all those baddies showed up on screen. That's very possible, Mal. That may in fact happen, but I'm pretty like... Oh. Let's have a look at those. Oh, I didn't get a hat. Mm-hmm. That's pretty good. I lose a lot of physical, though, but gain basically everything else. Not right now, but I will keep it on hand for, I think when just traversing normally, physical resist is probably the most useful. Am I not using the Yarnum Hunter gear? I don't know. I don't remember. That was a decision that was made before. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe I got it afterwards and just forgot to look? I might keep the rest of the stuff on because, again, I do like physical resistance. Like physical defense. Yeah, it's alright. And I really could care less if my kid is mismatched or not. Yes, hello. Eventually, though. Oh, wait, now. Okay, this might now be a problem. Now then. Are we gonna have a bunch of snakes pop up for no reason? Also, is this water going to poison me? Doesn't appear to. Okay. Now, let's see what's the other way. Yeah, right? Oh, look at this big open area with nothing in it. Surely nothing bad will happen here. Huh. I find it interesting that the tree roots are creaking like boards on a ship. Oh, no. And I'm getting all kinds of things here that I'll never actually learn how to use. Yeah, that could definitely be fun. Hey, buddy. Man, I forgot they track. I forgot their charges actually track your location instead of just going in a straight line. You can't really bait it, because if you jump to the side, he just continues to move to the side with you. I doubt that I'll be mastering anything, Teacup, but, you know, with luck, we can get out alive. That's as high as I'm willing to set my goals. Oh. Oh, wow. Oink self, huh? Okay. See no problem with this. So this is an even harder boss area than the last one, because the sky just changed color. So maybe if I can find, like, any sort of way whatsoever to, like... a lamp or a shortcut or something to mark my progress through here. Yeah, exactly. Hey, buddy. That's fine. What are these things I'm picking up right now? Door is good. I like door. If you've opened a gate, that probably means you couldn't open the gate from the other side, and that means you've just found something nice. Wait, what? Hang on, what? Wait. How does this help me? But... But if I drop down... then I can't get back here, so then what's the point? Doesn't even look like a drop I can survive. Well, I don't understand this at all, so I guess here goes. Bork bork.
Bark.
I don't understand why that's there. It's a literal dead end.
Bark, bork, bork.
It could be that it's there simply to tease me for thinking that there was something. Clockwork Metamorphosis, the rune that gives you +5 max XP for that. Okay, so I guess here's my next question then. I've got a bunch of runes. 7 now, and I think I got 3 of them today. What do I do with them? Because I can't, like... You need tools to use. Okay. I guess that explains it somewhat. Alright, let's go die to a boss. And lose 34,000 blood echoes. That sounds like something that will be fun for me. Yeah. That was the Yeah, that was the boss last time. That was the one where I didn't want to attack the thing, and then it was some little thing covered in barnacles, right? No, I think I did loot the corpse in that room. Everyone enjoy this cutscene. Oh, I didn't actually get a cutscene. I'm on fire. I can already tell this is not the end of this. Ooh, that was a good slice though. Hey, we got one! All right! We finally did it! You're welcome. There we go. All right, time to not remember how to get back there, because... Oh yeah, you guys. Get the rune tool. Let's use an altar in the hunter's dream. You can. Oh, an altar. I'm assuming it's this one because it said that I needed something to use this. Oh yeah, okay. Increase defense, bold defense, frenzy resistance, more blood echoes. I like that. Yeah, I guess I did. I just didn't know what to do with them. Oh, I can use several of them. All right, increase defense. And then that one, which I can't use. Okay. I mean, that seems fine. By the way, I don't know if anyone actually noticed, because it's been so long since it's been so long since I actually started this. I don't know if you guys noticed what the name of my character, but, you know, I had a theme in mind. That was a thing. Whoa! Marcus, okay, good night, friend. Yeah! Yes! Oh, hello. I don't have anything for you because I lost them all in a boss fight, which I will probably die trying to get back to now. Woo! Good night, Marcus, and thank you. Yeah, someone specifically asked for Sploosh, but they didn't ask for Kaboom. So that's why we have one and not the other. Oh, that's fine.
And boom goes the dynamite.
There is that, but it's not the same. Oh, Mana, right. I meant to answer that question. Ka is from... That is from a game called Princess Maker 2. Which most of you have probably never seen before. It is a very, very old game in which you basically raise your daughter to be a princess, and you have to, like, basically, it's an RPG where you go out adventuring and stuff, and those chains aren't even moving. Oh, that's because they don't move. I see. It's really hard to explain. Oh yeah, there you go. It's an RPG, but also like a life management sim. And there are animals in it, but all of the animal sound effects are made by humans. Yeah, I probably did. I assume I missed some kind of shortcut, because the shortcut that I did open didn't do anything, so... There was also some kind of slime thing out in the wilderness, and that thing just makes a sound that's like... It is peak absurdity. How did I miss this? Probably because I was scared of snakes, I guess. Alright, well, here's the good news. If we can get back to the boss alive, which is far from a guarantee. Man, I missed this too? Yeah, it's definitely because I was scared of snakes. Course from the shortcut elevator to the boss is shaped like a half circle. Starting at 5, you need to travel counterclockwise to 11. Okay. Man, I feel like there's a lot...
Nothing is more badass than treating a woman with respect.
I feel like I should be able to just run by most of these. But at the same time, I feel like doing so is going to end up with me cornered. And nobody wants cornered. There is so much stuff I missed here. Marcus, you know... Oh, hey, I missed you. Marcus, you're welcome to stay as long as you like, but do know that I am concerned for your sleep. Directly to the left from the elevator shortcut is the cannon mini-boss he fought. There's a shortcut back there that leads you directly to the pig-filled river that goes to the boss. Betting you need to open it from the side. Oh, come on. Stop! One really nice thing about the health regen in this game is that you can swing at something that you've recently killed and get some extra regen if you still have the ability to do that. Oh! Oh, so the area that I ran away from scared is the area where there's a... Cool. That makes me feel sort of silly. And by sort of silly, I mean actually really mad at myself. Help me out real quick. I'm drawing a blank on what PFS is. Oh, okay. No, I've heard about I've heard you talking about Pathfinder before. I just wasn't familiar with the I wasn't familiar with the acronym or the addition of the letter of the word society to it. Shiny? No, it's just lighting. Oh, come on. Okay, then. There we go. There's the lock-on. Sneaky thing. Hiding in the shadow like that. I can't even be mad. It's pretty smart. There are other ones I should be able to skip, I feel. Whoa! Oh no. Oh no, this is gonna give me a feel.
Killed the thing. Also, I'm glad you stream. You've created an amazing community of people from all over Carrot.
You guys make me glad that I stream. So that's mutual, but I'm still having feels over it. You know, this is not a one-sided thing, Sari. Honestly, like, you personally are a big part of the reason why I still stream. Because up until the point where you started hanging out consistently, like, there were a few people that hung out, but it was still, like, it was still kind of a hobby thing for me that I enjoyed, but, you know, wouldn't have really prioritized. And it was really your support Oh no! Oh my. I feel dirty in many ways. I was trying to have a thing, and then I ripped a boar's large intestine out through his, you know. Anyway, what I was trying to say, Sari, is that thank you for being here and supporting me and being my friend for a really long time. But then also boar. Actually, I don't even really think it is a boar. I think it is just a pig. It's just very large and aggressive. Yeah, I know there's a bunch of you around. I don't even care. I should probably. I believe this is where I was, and I was like, this looks like a boss area, so nope. No, this, okay, we're close though. This is close to where we were. Hello? Oh, come on! Enemies that won't kite are the worst. Well, here was a thing. Okay. Oh, this is just a different way into the same thing. Okay. Right for shortcut, left for rune. Okay. This navigation is helpful, and I thank you for it. Shortcut first. No. I barely even remember the cannon. Oh, wait, no, I remember the cannon. I big remember the cannon. Right, okay. That's fine. Stop. So stop where you are. Just stay back. Nobody has to get hurt here except you. Yeah, all right. Oh, this doesn't feel safe at all. That's not the shortcut I wanted. Hello, sir. Oh. Hey. Hey. I'm definitely not comfortable with that. No means no, mister. I feel like this game gets by on a lot less bonfires, if you will, than Dark Souls does. Hey, all right. No, birds. No. Thank you, Teacup. I feel better about things now. Getting back to the boss is still not going to be free, but it's a little easier now. Ooh, 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 ooh. Please give workshop. What? I need 3? Never mind. Just repair it. Ooh, it's taking quite a bit of punishment. You've used over 100? You haven't triggered that many soundboard commands, have you? Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I doubled the price of lewd. This feels good. Yeah, that one.
What is... Very
Kind of proud of that,
goodness.
actually. Yeah, more skill, more damage. Alrighty, back to the woods. Well, see, that's part of the reason why I, that's part of the reason why I added as many, I added the one for 20k. Because honestly, like, having a bunch of standing requests for... I still have standing requests from December for games that people want me to play that I haven't been able to play. Or that they haven't had time to watch. So, like, having those outstanding stresses me out, but also, like... I like being more in control of my own schedule. So, like, I'll still play what other people want me to play. But that drastically lowers the frequency of it. So that a request is more of a special thing in the future. And... yeah, but I mean, it's a, you know... it's a variety stream, so... not everybody is going to like most of the things that we play. Oh, crap. And that's okay. Man, this place has been actually really good for grinding blood vials. Like, surprisingly so. I can just run by this guy. Oh, this is lovely. Oh, this is a lovely shortcut. That is completely hidden away and easy to miss. Oh. Yeah, that must be for Streamlabs, huh? I'll do that eventually. Maybe tonight after the stream. Although, every time I've gotten that before for Streamlabs where they're like, hey, go to the thing and unlock new features and whatever, I end up going there and they're like, no, what are you talking about? Everything's installed. You're fine. So, I don't know. We'll try it. Oh, wait. You said there's a rune the other way. Let's go get that. What is a frenzied kobold? I don't know what a not frenzied kobold is. I've heard the term, so I know sort of generally that it's humanoid, and they often have clubs, but I don't actually know what they are. Oh. Is it this? Was it that? Okay. I'm gonna move away from it in case it explodes. It looked blobby, so... You know what? Maybe I don't want to be here. Yeah, I thought there was just gonna be some treasure there. I still have 30-something thousand blood echoes hanging out in that boss fight, so we're gonna go there. Because I still have that like in the back of my mind where I'm like, well, the blood echoes are still there. I could still technically go get them. Nope. No, I would like... Oh, that's not good. Or is it? Perhaps it's actually very good. Yeah, it worked out. How to use clipping to your advantage. Literal hacks, though. Ah, yes. The Mudman. Maybe we'll just not this time. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That... that. Thornbed is also here with the resub. My goodness, I love all of you.
Exploits are my specialty, not yours.
Yeah, Splash!
Also, ha 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 ha, Hector.
Jeez. Happy I could entertain. Hang on, I need my stuff real quick. Okay, there we go. I knew as soon as I thin him out, something bad's gonna happen. That's always how these multi-enemy boss fights work. Yeah, here we go. Here's phase 2, the way worse one. Oh god, that's the worst possible place to be. Yep. Got my stuff back though. They haven't all been West Coast resubs. Woodhouse is on the East Coast. And Crook's in Michigan. Oh, I'm not forgetting to shoot. Shooting is just not... Shooting just isn't something that I normally do. Well, I suppose it could probably be good for... Oh, right. I suppose fire resistance could be useful here. I forget which way to the shortcut. I think it's up the hill. It wasn't. There we go. What was the, there was a game where the riposte don't give you... Because I think in 1 and 3, doing a riposte does a, like, puts you in an animation that you can't be hit out of. But I think it's... Is it 2? That, I think it's 2 where you can be knocked out of it. I didn't like that. I mean, like, it does enhance the realism and it makes it more difficult because, you know, of course, being in a slow animation in which you're, like, stabbing someone in the back does not make you immune to damage from other people surrounding you. But still, it was like the one thing that you had. It's the one thing you could depend on and feel safe. I gotta say though, I am quite satisfied. I'm quite satisfied with the drop rate of blood vials in this area. Even with as many as I used in that boss fight. See, the pigs drop like a bunch by themselves. Which makes sense, because they're very big and very bloody. Sometimes I forget. That makes sense, Mel. Like, basically the parry meta got way too strong, so they were like, okay, here's how we nerf that. It still kind of mystifies me sometimes that decisions in Dark Souls were made as a result of multiplayer. Oh. Oh, he just... Okay. I thought that would go differently. I've just never ever... I've never ever thought of any of these FromSoft games as multiplayer. I know that they have multiplayer, and I'm vaguely aware that some people treat the multiplayer as, like, the game. But that's just never been me. But then, you know, that's me and multiplayer. Real quick, while we're thinking about it. Ow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We fire sword now. Well, let's go ahead and... Ooh! Okay, come on now. The tracking on that is out of control. And yet that one missed, even though it really looked like it should have hit. So, okay. Yeah, okay. All right, what's next? Nothing. Cool. Trophy earned. Oh, so I just accidentally avoided that bullshit instant kill? Cool. I'm not a fan of those, like, oh, hey, you're down to the last 20%. Here's this thing you could never have seen. Here's this thing you could never, ever have seen coming. You're dead now. I have 75,000 blood echoes, so that'll be fun. I know, my tea is getting cold and my other drink is getting warm and I haven't been drinking anything. Oh, that's not... yeah.
Welcome. What is it?
I want power.
Very well, let me...
Hmm. Okay, so essentially, like, it's not a one-hit kill, but it is.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Alright, let's see what else. I'd argue that might actually be almost... That might almost be worse. If it doesn't insta-kill you, but it just comes really close. It basically sets up the conditions for you to die, but then makes it happen slowly. That's just no fun. Huh. Drill attacks restore HP. I probably won't get very many of them, so that won't matter. I mean, I don't mind, Mal. Whatever's fun for you. You get boss weapon. From what I understand, from what I've been told, I don't think you can. I think the only weapons, or the only, like, there's a limited number of weapons. There's like maybe a dozen. And I don't believe you get anything from the... I don't believe you get anything from the bosses that you could make into weapons. Yeah, right? Well, in fairness, I think I can use some kind of... I think there's papers and stuff you can use to add elemental things to your weapons. I just don't do them. Oh, I can do this now. close to being able to level up again, and I have more Blood Echoes than I would like to use. But we're just gonna go on. So realistically, like, how close am I to done with it? Like, because I really don't know if I have, like, 5 bosses left, or 3, or 15. Hi. You're new. Okay. So basically something hatches out of me now, right? Oh, we could go back the other way now. 7 normal bosses, 6 great ones, and chalice. Yeah, I did a little bit of chalice dungeons, but I'm not really gonna mess with that very much. 5 DLC bosses, and I don't have any of the DLC. It might be nearing... Like, I feel like, unless I get really, really, really stuck on something, I feel like I should be able to finish this. Because when I picked it up a couple weeks ago, I already had a good 20 to 25 hours into it. And I was just picking it up from the middle. But then you said average play time, so, you know.
Farewell, good hunter.
As we know, that ain't me. Oh. Wait, how am I less than 50% through the game if there's only 11 normal bosses? I've killed like 6 of them since I started streaming this. All right, well, I believe you. Oh, okay. So I saw like great bosses. Okay, they're mandatory. I assume they were optional. Well, then yeah, that makes sense then. Got it. I understand now. I was assuming the super bosses were optional. Hi. Wow. That was almost embarrassing. And by I was assuming the bosses were optional. I really mean I was really kind of hoping. I mean, we'll get there eventually. Probably even today. Teacup, do you mean here like on stream, or do you mean here like the Forbidden Woods? With all of with the snakehead people. Okay, thanks. I like having you here. And I will be ever grateful to Mal for bringing you here. And also for spending time here. But, like, specifically, like, it is not lost on me that I randomly I put this goal up here for, like, hey, let's try to get some new followers and bring in some new friends, some new people in the community. And that day, Mal grabbed you and brought you to the stream. And it's been awesome having you hanging out here ever since. And it's all because of her. And I will always appreciate that. Well, I don't like whatever that is. So I'm gonna run from it. Why is it like this, though? Oh, man. I dislike this a lot. I don't even know what that sound effect is. Okay, here we go. I guess that could have been worse. Anti-clockwise metamorphosis? Wouldn't that be just counterclockwise? Man, there is stuff over here that I don't understand what is happening. But I mean, that's, you know, it's... Oh, joy. I guess it... you did say it was for the runes, so... Clockwise boosts health, anti-clockwise boosts damage. No, probably stamina. Being as the bars up in the... But I said damage to point out that that's not necessarily an opposite thing. Stamina is not the opposite. It's not the anti of health. So it's not like that's a one-to-one thing. I actually literally am a one-to-one thing. You're not a one-to-one thing, Mel. Got him. Wait, I missed something. The League for what? I saw you guys were talking about Warframe a second ago, which is a game that I have considered on a couple of occasions trying out, but then realized that the structure of it is like the exact type of game that I would play for like 10 hours and then never play again. Oh, okay. Oh, actually, that's really helpful. Thank you. Ah, damage. More damage, more damage.
Farewell, good hun.
Well, I mean, yeah. It's grindy because it's free to play, you know? And that's just... Free to play games that have grindy type gameplay, I don't mind. Oh, right, this thing again. Alright, well, here we go. It's when you have that type of... It's when you have that type of gameplay in a game that is not free to play, in a game that you actually pay good money for, that's what I find unacceptable. A sedative. That's fine. Sure, that's... Oh, that's right, because there's like a frenzy state. So it probably undoes that. Got it. Thornbad. Johnny's what? Wait, what? How is there... Why is there... So all of the stuff where... All of the areas where I've had to go through like an hour and a half of gameplay between lamps. And then they just give me two at different ends of the same hallway. Like... This is... I mean, I can't get out of here. Okay.
Why are we still here?
I'm actually...
Just to suffer.
I'm actually glad that happened. Because I would rather have died and just gone back to the lantern that's, you know, 50 feet away than actually try to get out of that. No, I think I'm playing online. And I'm not actually using any of the online features, so it doesn't really matter. But I think I am playing online. I just wanted to go up to that gate and tell me that I couldn't open it. That's all I wanted. I love it when attacks... Okay. I got my 0 blood echoes back. Wow, I'm gonna have big fun with those guys. Well, the bad news is we lost like 2,000 blood echoes over here. The good news is we already have 1,000 of them back, so it really doesn't matter. Oh yeah, right, the gate. Hey, it's closed by device. worth it. I did not enjoy the jailers in DS3, by the way. In a way, like, it's weird because so my relationship with the FromSoft games is unusual. Because I think ultimately I would probably say that I don't actually like these games. Honestly, like when it comes right down to it, but they're games that I like to get through, and I don't know if it's like a rite of passage thing or if it's a pride thing. Like, and it's not that it's not, you know, it's not that it's not kind of fun. Like, the gameplay is good. But, like, I don't like the world that they're setting. But I like the struggle of it. I like being faced with like difficulties and overcoming them. And this is a really good series for that. Oh wow, he doesn't take very much damage. He takes a lot of... Okay. He takes a lot more damage from thrust than slash. Got it. Oh yeah, because the boss in Dark Souls is actually, like, dangerous and skill-based, and the boss in Skyrim is just numbers. And, like, Punch Girl is a perfect example of that. There are very few bosses where I feel like I actually... There are very few bosses where I feel like beating the boss is an actual accomplishment and not just, like, a thing that happens in the... It's just a thing that happens in the course of your, like, very big, very glorified walking simulator. But I don't feel, and I felt this way about, like, oh, I don't know what that is, and I don't want to know. There's two. Hello! I still don't know what that is, but I know that it can shoot giant, large fireballs. So then, like... Man, I don't want to hear food advice for fighting those. But does it have anything to do with the fact that they can't hit you if you're on the side of them? Because... Because that seemed to work okay. Or can it hit you when you're on the side of it, and it actually just got stuck into a weird pattern and wasn't actually supposed to do that, but it bugged out, so GG. Because I'll take that, too. Oh, hey! Oh, that's lovely! Alright, well that gate's open now. Oh, nice. Oh, no. Guy in wheelchair? Guy in wheelchair? That is ominous. Mal, I knew what you meant. Oh, hey there. Are we... Hey, you look like a hunter. Oh. Oh. Alright. Well. It turns out that the slow and steady let's just have a look at this before and see what it does. It's not good on everything. Sometimes it's a bad choice. I am very annoyed with this. Was that arcane damage? How can you tell? I mean, I'll go with it. I kept these for this exact reason. Oh, I guess process of elimination. Man, are those really the only types of damage in this game? Hey, I'll take that. I just wanted to see what was up with this giant sweet roll. Like... Oh. That's not a... Okay, it's clearly not a giant sweet roll, but it sure does look like it. Oh, I thought that was going to trigger something. Cool. I cannot imagine what that's supposed to be. Oh, hey. Yeah, he is using my threaded cane. Let's just not let him do anything. Hey! That one didn't kill me, even though it got really close. I can't help but notice this one seems to be using some powers that are not in my particular tool set. Is this one of those things where it's like, hey, in case you're not playing PvP, this is kind of what a PvP fight would be like? Yeah, I remember DS2 and DS3, actually maybe all of them, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, they had those kinds of, like, scripted invasions happen all over Dark Souls, too. Just this one, they just sort of were there. Anyhow. Hey, so Mal with the assist on that one. Because I got hit by the same thing as hello. Oh, I don't think that's necessary. Although I suppose we'll see. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, so... Immaculate Conception of Beast Child. Got it. What? I mean, we at least have to try it out, right? Yeah, it's bad. Well, actually, it has, like, massive arcane resistance. So that's actually not bad, but it would only be for that, and that alone, because it's bad in everything else. Oh. Ladder... What ladder? Where ladder? Fill up on... Oh, that ladder! Yeah, let's ascend ladder. We got a key to a thing. There's really nothing else down here, so... Come on up! Thanks. Thanks, message. Appreciate that. Fear of ambush. Fear insect. So the question then is, how high up do we have to get to trigger it? One of these is gonna be a mimic. I don't know when it's gonna be, but I'm gonna beat up every single treasure chest we find until it happens. Sorry, Bugman. Alright, so I'm picking up some items that are probably important. For something, sometime. Woo! Oh. Oh, right, because it was locked. But now it is... Thornbed, I don't know if you ever answered me when I asked you, what is Johnny? I feel like we may have had this conversation before, but I don't remember what the answer was. Okay. Wait a minute. You're in set. Really? The old man seems to want me to walk off the cliff, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. But if I don't, I'm not real sure what else to do or where else to go. You know what? Worst case, I die. It wasn't that hard to get here. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. Do I have bolt paper? Yeah, I don't think I've ever had it, Thornbad. I'm not even sure I've heard of it. Is it in Michigan? Then I just haven't ever used it. Hello, creature. But it's not doing anything to me. Oh. But it's not. Oh my. We seem to have gotten the low poly model of this creature. Okay. Remember, all's well. No mercy for insects. Is all thanks to False God. Okay. Yeah, this is probably alright. I'm sure there will be no problems. Alright. I mean, I don't know. I don't really feel much for that one. I wonder if the hunter's back. I feel like it shouldn't be. It's easy enough to get back to, at least. Aw, man. It'd have been too nice if they let me get my blood echoes, but, well, okay. Interesting. That's not what I meant to do, but whatever. Alright, so the faces are, like, clearly their faces are armored. So, like, that's the method. Except that there's a billion of them, so... Now the next question is, do they replenish them? I might die to the ads. But I suppose that's what they're there for. Oh, that... Well, that seems short-sighted. Okay, so it doesn't appear to generate more of them. Keeping a pretty close eye on me. And I have hit an invisible wall at the edge of the map. So keep in mind that that's there. Okay, now it's going to turn up over there and start firing artillery at me. Oh, but I don't get to see the artillery, it just happens. That's fine. Whoopsie! Man, comparing that to Diamond Dust feels bad. Okay. Phase 2, the spiders are more aggressive. Gonna run out of blood vials. I can see Molotovs being effective here. Quite figured out where those actually come from. That was phase 3. See if we can see what they do. Whoops, I might have hit that twice. I did. Whoops. See, the problem I'm having with this one is I want... And every time with these, it just can't be easy. It just won't be easy. I'm gonna respectfully decline the advice for now. We were only on attempt number 3. I think we're good for now. But I appreciate it. I mean, the ads are part of the boss. If it gets really bad, though, if it gets really bad, then I reserve the right to change my mind on that. And you reserve the right to say, nah, man, you had your chance. That's totally fine. Maybe I'll grab my blood echoes before I die. Well, those don't give you any. Hey, how's it going? Oh, but where are they, though? I think that might be them there. And I really don't know where they are. Ooh, yikes. I don't know if we're at a point where we need to be worrying about phase skipping. Alright, so there's that. No, but where are my stuff, though? I feel like it's probably on the other side of the map. Hey, glow. They're near the floating things, more to the left of you. Like, here-ish? They look like the rest of these things, but they have a little beam shooting out of them. I walked by them. Did I really? I'm squinting really hard. Oh, they're there. Oh, they were way out there. There we go. That was actually a lot more than I thought. So I'm glad I got them. Okay, apologies for the brief intermission. Oh, hell. I was trying to ease it into that phase. Ah, crap. Please hit the one in front of you. What I want to do is keep my distance and learn its attack patterns. Unfortunately, I mean, yeah. What I would like to do, what I want to do, is I want to observe its attack patterns. Okay. But and to do that, I need to keep my distance if I want to do it safely. The problem is, if I keep my distance, that happens. Yeah, I mean, all things considered, it's fine. It's not really overwhelming like a lot of the bigger and faster bosses tend to be. There we go. The only problem is the margin for error is so low. Like, if you get hit with one of those icicles, you basically get hit with all of them, and if you get hit with all of them, I mean, that happens. That's pretty much the one mistake you're allowed. I'm very happy with the fact that we have not had to grind for blood vials. That's nice. Now then. The hunt for blood vials, or the hunt for blood echoes begins anew. Oh, that one was easier.
Bottom side machine. Go!
Ah, yes. Sometimes I forget those are on the soundboard, and you guys remind me, and it makes me really happy. Well, I'm feeling slightly more agency against the ads now. Alright, now. How many can I hit you with before you move? Hands up there. Honestly, probably she, right? I mean, it is spawning young, like, it is spawning other spiders, so. GG. I honestly really love the ones that just go, like, face up. Yeah. Made my one mistake. See, I was going well, but too aggressive. You can't afford to while you're dealing with the ads, you can't really afford to take your eyes off of her because she telegraphs her attacks. Like when she rears up and comes back down, when she comes back down is when the ice starts coming down on your face. You just couldn't let me have this, could you? You had to get that one little bit. The good news about that there's a dumb thing about Sky Ice. Oh boy. I would not be surprised to find that I'd not be surprised to hear that I'm, like, significantly overcomplicating the situation. That's very like me. Woo! Man, from a sound design perspective, they do a fantastic job of syncing up syncing up the sound of you landing with the title card drop. It's a nice little bit of polish that I appreciate. I am very much trying to kill the giant potato. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's a... That whole faceplant move they've been pulling off is like a risk-reward thing. Because I can pretty much... They're vulnerable, and I can pretty much kill them in one after they do it. But it does like 70% of my health bar if they actually hit it. Also, hey, Chef Boy RC. That's a really fun username. Well, that wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. Oh. But also, it didn't hardly go anywhere. Alright, hang on, hang on, hang on. What's the big one doing now? Uh-oh. Oh, wait, no, that was a different one. Oh, come on! That totally missed me. As I just wave at the darkness. You know, if Ireland's potatoes are like this, then I can kind of understand why there was a famine. Alright. What's your thing? Ow. Okay, so that's an AoE. That's sort of also an AoE. And that's okay. Oh, I probably should have hit it a lot more. Oh well. Thank you for singling yourself out. I appreciate that. I will... Never mind. Oh, come on. You stop that. It's coming again. Oh, no! I got dive bombed to death. Ah! I don't care. Hey, Louie. Yeah, the subscription thing is weird today because Twitch just rolled out the thing where subs are now cumulative instead of streak-based. So, yeah, I guess...
Time Wag Kit.
Thank you, Louie. And yeah. Currently, so, okay, so, interestingly, the 12-month streak actually gets recognized in the The 12-month streak actually gets recognized in the chat, but like it doesn't have to be like I think the numbers now that that govern what tier you're at or whatever, or what badge you get. It no longer, like, if you miss a month, you can come back and still be at, like, 13. Speaking of sub-streaks... Wait a minute, does that mean...
Sub-streaks.
Oh my god, you guys! That is, like, I don't even know how many resubs that is today. That's, like, 7 or 8? You guys are giving me big heart feels. I can't. Sometimes I have to like step back and take stock of the situation and be like, I can't actually believe that I am running a Twitch channel in which cool people like you come to hang out all the time and actually spend money on me. Like, This was always something for other people, you know? It wasn't but a couple weeks ago.
Yes! Yes!
That works. I said a couple of weeks, but that's because I'm not thinking straight right now. It was a couple of months ago. I don't know, like... I was visiting my parents, and I was watching like a, I don't know, Markiplier or Dash EXP or... somebody, one of the normal YouTubers I watch. And... like, mom being mom just sort of asked out of the blue, like, well, you could do that, why don't you do that? And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna start a successful YouTube channel or Twitch channel or whatever. I'm gonna be like the one of like insert tiny percentage here of people that actually are able to do this and be like reasonably successful with it. And yet, here I literally am. Almost dead and haven't picked up my freaking blood echoes yet. Oh boy, guys. The hunt for the blood echoes begins anew. Oh, no, there they are. The hunt for the blood echoes ends here. And that's not the only instance of that either. You know? It's always been someone saying like, well, why don't you do that? And then me naysaying be like, I mean, there's like no way. All right. Splash! You know, Sari, I think it's... Whoa! Oh no, Cell, you were like 10 seconds too late. But thank you. I mean, I'm sure Marcus will come right back to the top of the leaderboard eventually. Because that's just how Marcus do. But, for the time being, it's Sari on top. No, that's not lewd. No, it's not lewd. Well, I said leaderboard, but I meant bit boss. You know. Okay. Yeah, I forget there's a bit boss and a leaderboard. And those are like separate
This feels
mechanics.
good.
Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, right, that makes sense. Why do I always back up from it when it goes into phase 3 like that? There you are. Alright, basically the same now, but just more aggressive. Ah, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Thank you. Here comes some more. This will be fine as long as we play Slowborn. Take out one ad. Look at the big scary spider. There we go. Huh? One at a... I said one at a time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Woohoo! Alright, I'll go heal that up. Heal another one. So that's probably because I have a ridiculous amount of points in skill, and a weapon that scales with it. Woo! I feel like there's one more. Is it hiding out back there? It sure is. So I'm not gonna have you making trouble while I'm trying to handle this. All right, now. Here comes Sky Ice. And a stab. Missed. Oh, we're meleeing now. Okay. Okay. She didn't care for that. That's fine. Take your time. Okay. No big. Here comes from the sky. And another one. And temper tantrum. AoE. I see the attacks are getting closer together now. Oh, that's not the attack I thought it was. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Shoot her in the face. There. That wasn't nearly as bad as it could have been. Oh no, somebody has a big sad. Oh, it's the red moon with the beast child. Wait, did I just get like... Is this Majora's Mask now? Did I need to learn like the Song of Healing or whatever? Okay, well... Bump the death counter. So, Cell Badger, you've been burning through Kingdom Hearts 3, huh? Where are you at in that? Because I have opinions. Ritual Seeker broken. Seek the Nightmare Newborn. Oh, hey. That's probably okay. Did we find it? Is it here? I mean, let's just... Okay. Oh, nice. Excuse me? Is this just where we're at now? This is just what's happening, huh? I appreciate anyone who can legitimately use a headbutt in battle. No, come here. Wow, you got the Ultima weapon and the secret ending? Jesse and I kind of rushed it, but didn't care about doing any of that. We just kind of wanted to get to the end of it. And, honestly, the more I feel like the more we played it, the less fun we had with it. And that was kind of a bad feeling. Like, as the ending sequence sort of dragged on, I was, like, increasingly more excited for it to be over. Because I just sort of understood that I came to the understanding that I was never going to actually get what was going on. And so I was just like, well, if that's the case, I kind of just want it to be over. The game was fun, but it's so convoluted. Hey! That's cool. Wow. He got the parry and didn't even bother to do the visceral. Well, that's annoying. I'd like you to stop now. Hey, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I think I think the major problem with it, Cell, is that they do a good job of explaining what happens in those side games, and I do appreciate that. Like, I do appreciate that, like, story so far. I appreciate the story so far, like, recap that they give you, where they show you movies from previous events. But but ultimately, like, I feel like the game requires emotional investment in those characters. Yes, exactly. Like, I'm seeing a bunch of these people for the first... What? Teacup, thank you. That's a ton of bits all at once. Uh-oh. Also, yes, Risky Boots. Yeah, I put all the fan servicey Shantae things at the higher bit tiers, because, you know. Because bathtub risky. Hello? No. But anyway, yeah, like, I feel the same way, where it's like, okay, so I understand who this person is, and I understand that they're significant. And it's important, they're important, and I should care about them. But, like, you're giving me this touching, emotional scene with this character, and, like, there's no build-up to this for me. So, like, I don't feel anything. And that's what it really comes down to, is, like, that game made me feel nothing. Oh, interesting note about the Final Fantasy character thing. There's speculation that they're basically going to break the series off from Disney and have it just be like a Square Enix crossover game, where the worlds you're going to are the Square Enix worlds instead of the Disney worlds. Because apparently the scene in in the secret ending is ripped straight out of The World Ends With You. So that's a thing. So that could be cool, actually. But I don't have any confidence whatsoever in Nomura or anyone who's written for that game to actually make something that makes sense. This seems safe. Ugh. Well, there's a lamp here and stuff. So let's do something with these, Oh yeah, I've totally been here before. That's the cathedral. That actually was familiar to me.
Welcome. What is it?
I really wanted them to just sort of wipe the slate clean with Kingdom Hearts, with this game. Like, that's kind of what I wanted this game to be. Is basically like, okay, so all of the stuff that we've built up to, that story is now done.
Well, good hunting.
Now we can keep going with Kingdom Hearts as a different thing, but you can, like, jump in from this point, because it's like, we're starting a new chapter. Like, we're closing that book, and we're starting a new story. But they're clearly not doing that because one of the end game sequences is just a bunch of other people we've never seen before. From other games that we didn't play. So, I don't know. Ooh. That's a bunch of big damage. Alright, so I guess we'll go back. Wait. Was it Grand Cathedral or was it Cathedral Ward? Huh, that's interesting. You know, Tactics is one I never played. And it's odd because I play grid-based tactics games and I play Final Fantasy games. But for some reason, like, Child Me saw, like, a okay, I picked the right thing. Child Me saw a non-numbered Final Fantasy game. And was like, yeah, miss me with that. And now adult me realizes that child me was dumb and shouldn't have felt that way. But I still haven't, like, found the time to go back to it. I believe this is where we were. That being said, I'm gonna go back here because I feel like there's something we ought to be able to do here. But I don't really know. Trying to go through that door kind of just seems like a big death trap. Yeah, we did that already. Wait. Woo! Okay, we'll go down here, I guess. Ah, right. Okay. Deal with you guys in a second. So, right. This situation here. Now, this seems very much like... so, here's what I see. I see a big doorway there that I'd like to go down. I see this large tentacle monster in front of it. And at least at one point, I saw a bunch of blood. And I see that. But I guess I just had to wait for it, and it was totally fine. Okay. You know, a while back, when I was 14, 15, and like really into RPGs and wasn't as tired of the fantasy genre as I am now, I actually really thought about playing World of Warcraft, and I thought that would actually be really fun. And probably would have gotten way, way into it, as people are wont to do with WoW. That's making a whole lot more noise now than it did before. Can't help but think that's on purpose. Anyhow, lamp! Best! But ultimately, I never played WoW, even though I was kind of interested in it as a kid, because my family didn't have any money, and the idea of dropping like 15 bucks a month or whatever on is it 15 a month? I think it's 15 a month. Well, there we go. Yeah, the idea of dropping 15 a month on the idea of dropping 15 bucks a month on World of Warcraft on any game on a subscription basis, when like my family went like 7 months without having functioning gas or hot water in our house, was like, yeah, that just wasn't gonna happen. That was just not to be. But it would have been, did I play any games at all in that time? Yes. That was the time in my life when I emulated a lot of Super Nintendo games and caught up on a lot of stuff that I missed. Well, son of a... I'm just gonna come over here and... Whoopsie. Alrighty then. Nope. Oh, me too, Thornbad. Like, for most games, I only started buying games on day one very recently. And that's because in most cases, I'm doing some kind of video on them, and Curse is usually picking up the tab. Otherwise, I usually let it wait. Wait a minute. Oh. Wow, that hurt. That hurt a lot. And I wish you hadn't done it. Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. Do these guys just spawn from here infinitely? I feel like they're just gonna keep coming out of the ground infinitely. And they're not getting me any blood echoes, so... Well... Damn. And they got me. that's 88. But yeah, anyway, there was, I played, like, I did get into the Final Fantasy games as a teenager during that really thin period. Like, usually it was something where, usually the Final Fantasy games and, like, the games that, like, the games that I actually really wanted to play that were relatively newish, those were usually like, wait for them to hit greatest hits so you can get them for 20 bucks and then ask for it for Christmas. And I would get them, you know, I'd get them for Christmas. And then I would basically, like, that was the era, see, that was the era of my life where I was able to sit down and sink hundreds of hours into a game. And so if I had World of Warcraft at the time, like, I would have actually been able to play it. I would have actually had the time to commit to it. Woo! Alright, let's deal with this. Nope. Not gonna deal with it. Yeah, but it says something about the type of gamer that I am, that hundreds of hours is like an upper limit. Oh, 89. Like, seriously, once I get to like 200 hours, it seriously gets to like, man, I need to do something else. This is absorbing my entire life. I gotta stop. I mean, some of you have seen my Steam playtimes on things. It's like 150 hours is the... Oh, okay. Well, this'll happen now. What? I didn't understand what just happened. But I pre-updated the death counter because I just kind of assumed, so... Yeah, that was weird. Let's go back. Oh. So those things are DLC transporters? If they're DLC transporters, why don't they just leave me alone? Why don't they just not exist if I don't have the DLC? Because otherwise it's just... Is added to the game after the fact, presumably to do DLC things. So wouldn't they just not add it to the game if it's part of the DLC? If you don't have the DLC? Did I forget to mark a death? No, I went back to the Hunter's Dream. Whoops. Accidental trigger. I mean... It's still, I guess surprised is the wrong word. But it's still kind of like... It still kind of, blows my mind in a way. That, like, that's kind of what video games are to people. To, like, a lot of people. Is, like, to play one. To play one and to play it a lot. It's just, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's like Caddy said earlier. By the way, hi, Caddy. It doesn't matter how you play. Like, you play in the way that's fun for you. There's no, like, judgment to it either way. But for me, it's like there's so many video games. Woo! Ooh, good job, buddy. So are they just gonna come back forever, or? All right, we're getting there. It's just... So anyway. For me, it's just like... There's so many video games out there. There's so many different experiences you could have. In so many different genres, and so many different, you know... So many different platforms, so many different ways you can experience things. I've never been able to just forsake all of the other ones and only do one. I feel like there's someone behind me, but guess I gotta deal with that first. Or we'll just die again. Did that Molotov hit me through the door? I feel like it did. Wow, they really do just forever. Don't think I don't see you back there. You know what? I'm just not even gonna ask. I'll find out later. What could possibly go wrong in here? Surely nothing. That was a developer note. Thank you, Mal. Oh, so she's the reason they were spawning infinitely outside, huh? Or am I misunderstanding that? Yeah, alright. That's cool, then. So I see. Of course it doesn't. Hey, buddy! Oh, great. You're different now. Oh, it all worked out. I have no idea what shiny coins are. I assume they're lures. What they seems like. It's what it seems like they'd be. Yes, hello. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like shiny coin should be a thing. But you know what? I think the Bloodborne wiki might actually not be actively managed. Because the front page of it actually talks about it as if it's not been released yet. Oh, well, no, never mind. This looks like it's probably fine. You should stop that. I'm not appreciative of your efforts. Man, I wish it just wouldn't. Yes, hello? Okay, well, bye. Wait. Ambush through the dark doorway where things are... Shiny vodka. I feel like that would be all of it, yeah? Oh yeah, no, this is an ambush and a half. Hey, buddy! There were two. I don't know where the other one came from. Oh, Also that. Got it. Thanks. Oh, that one wasn't dead. My bad. Yes, hi. I guess I'd go ahead and do that. And instinctively hit every treasure chest because eventually one of them will burn me. Even though Mel specifically told me they wouldn't. And... I believe in this case, Louis, I believe it is specifically a Gatling gun. Oh, hey, cool, they're back. That's what I didn't want to hear. This is going to be an actual real problem. Let's leave. I literally don't know how to get through there. And they don't seem to want me to. Yeah, that's what I figured. Oh, he's okay. No, nothing really happened. I was just saying that I'm not going to stop. I was just saying that I'm not going to stop slapping boxes before I open them. Because that's just a habit that's too ingrained at this point. Hello, sir. I missed. Like, is there anything in, like... There's no doors in the sides, there's no... I feel like it was just for the... I feel like it was just for the box. So I guess we'll leave. And then killing those same things like 100 times. Hey, bud. Oh, right. These guys. And that strange lady who threw a Molotov at nothing, but then hit me with it, and now we're probably dead. No, you're the one with the Molotovs. You have to go. Oh, she dropped some. That's nice. Oh, wait, Mel, I know exactly where you're going. I know, Hi! I know exactly where she's going with this. I won't take the punchline away from you, but I know it. And I want to prove to you that I know it. A lot just happened that I don't really fully understand, and I feel like I need to beat a hasty retreat so that I can maybe regroup a little bit, because there was like a big laser and stuff. Man, you guys are so fast now. Ah, we died. Oh well. Yep. Yep, that's the one. Well, predictably, our crazy victory parade that we were riding up to this point has officially ended. And, you know, I couldn't just keep one-shotting bosses and getting through every area without dying. Like, and quite frankly, I didn't want... Anyway, I didn't want that to happen either. So, like, I'm not really upset about it. I don't know what the next real... The good news is, like, I will stop dying soon, but it's probably because I'm also going to stop the stream itself. But, like, I want to get to something before that happens. Like, some form of progress. It may not necessarily be a, it may not necessarily be a boss. But possibly another lantern or something like that. That's just really obnoxious. I feel like there must be a faster way to get through that. Like, I can get through it if I take a lot of time. But then I have to take a lot of time. Mal, I'll do my best with an answer. I mean, yes, probably. I mean, it's not that the one game is so convoluted, it's that it's a series of 9 that happened on like 7 different consoles over the course of like 15 years. So it's all like impossible to follow. It's not just that one game is convoluted. Tetsuya Nomura is the lead designer on Kingdom Hearts. Oh, I was looking at the hand and didn't even pay attention to the guy that was right in front of me. We're dead. Unfortunate. Think he could do it in one? I mean, I don't know. I think that, like, I think it has to make some sense to them when they make it. But it's just like how there's a bunch of Zelda games, and then eventually they were like, okay, so we've decided that all of the Zelda games belong in a canon. Like, every game is canon, and every game links with every other game, and it's fine. By the way, the way that we've justified there being a Zelda canon where all the games are canon and they're all connected is that there's time travel and 3 parallel universes. I was like, oh, so they basically aren't canon. I mean, in fairness, like, there's, like, Link to the Past introduced the idea of alternate universes or alternate worlds, and Ocarina of Time introduced time travel. So it's not like they invented those concepts specifically to make the Zelda canon make sense. I wish that you would not set me on fire. I truly do. I am not familiar with Twink from... Yeah, I should have seen that one coming. I'm not familiar with Twink from Unraveler. Like, neither of those things, actually. I figured since the one way's giving me trouble, we might as well see what's over here. Yeah, okay. Oh. Oh. Is it? Is it time for charging forth? I don't think it is. Hey, Z-Mad. Yeah, like, that was one of the craziest things about the Hyrule Historia is, like, so you're telling me that the original game is not only not the beginning of the series, but it's just, like, it's in the middle of one of the timelines of the bad timeline? It's in the middle of one of the bad timelines. Where, like, everything gets ruined. Like, we already know this is a retcon, right? Like, You could just, you know, have you considered not doing that? Please don't. No, it did. I do know that. Yeah, I can't sprint by holding circle. I can sprint by holding circle. Okay, we'll try it. We'll see. You can sprint by holding circle. All right. I feel like this is a door that I was right next to and probably should have opened and didn't. I totally would. All right, you know what? I'm not even mad. That was quite the assist. You son of a stupid! I hate that. That was, you know, the whole reason that I was afraid to run by was because I was afraid something like that might happen, and there it was. And it was really like it came right in out of nowhere. Like the timing couldn't have been better. Honestly, he should be proud. Like, that dude saved Quasimodo's life. Yeah, you can post it wherever if you tag me, I'll see it. And Mal, you exist. You're valid. I'm just, you know. Oh, the bell lady rose things behind me, didn't she? That's where he came from. Oh, hell! There it is. Oh, I see. Sorry, that was lost on me. Ow. Okay. No, stop, though. And now, this door that was very dark is open. So we can just come through and just... We can just come through and wipe out Bell Lady immediately. Which is very helpful. Also, that guy's just up there shooting pottery. Oh, was there... Ah, yes. Okay. My goal is to get somewhere before we hit 100 deaths. That's what I'm gonna attempt here. I don't know how realistic that is. Oh, no, here we go. I was about to say everyone here's just kind of doing their own thing. But then someone came up to me with a cleaver, so... Woo! Oh, that's where that's coming from. Honestly, the next lantern is progress, and I'm happy with that. Hey, guys. Oh. Didn't see you there. Alright, revival and stuff. Nope. Right, so... You know what? Let's just go. Don't look at explosions. Success. So see, the trick was to just... I also love Lamp. I have never loved Lamp more than I love Lamp in this game. Alright. So, we made it to a lantern. We have a clear way forward. We're at around 20 deaths. 10 of which happened in about the last 30 minutes. I apologize for that. And I have serious doubts at my ability to get any further progress done in the next 30 minutes. So I think I'm going to call it a night and get ready for Frostpunk in the morning. Oh, really, Sil? Well, then it will be new to both of us from here on. Oh, but there is one more thing that I need to do. Finally. Oh yeah, I can check my runes, I guess. Good night, Caddy. Thanks for stopping in again. Appreciate it. Oh, Caddy, I don't know if you're in the Discord, but just so you know, I'm playing Bloodborne pretty much every stream until I finish it. So yeah, today, Wednesday, Friday, following Monday, Wednesday, Friday if need be. So yeah, if you want to see more Bloodborne, this is the week to do it. Frenzy resistance might not be a bad thing. That stamina will get you an extra swing combo. Yeah, alright. We'll give it a shot for next time. I do feel like I need more stamina, so I should probably dump into endurance next time I'm able to. You can do that if you want, Cell Badger, but I feel relatively strongly about MMOs, and I don't think you're gonna get the outcome you want from it. But I'm willing to give it a shot if that's, you know, if that's what you want to do. Anyway, let's find a raid target. Yeah, I'm playing Frostpunk tomorrow morning. I'm pretty excited about it. I haven't actually played it yet. A friend of mine actually gifted it to me a while ago. Yeah, you missed the end, Thornbad, but all I did is run by a bunch of people and get to a lantern. So, it wasn't terribly exciting. Although there was a pretty cool jumping over explosion thing to get there, so that was cool. Hey, that's fun. Manly TV's playing Banished. Let's do that. Banished always seemed like fun, but I never tried it. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, go hang out with Manly for a bit. Say hi. Be nice to him. He's nice to us. And, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning or Wednesday for more of this. Until we're done with this. This is... I guess I didn't realize Bloodborne was as horror themed as it was. If I had known, I don't know that I'd have gotten this far into it. But now that I'm this far into it, I mean, I'm not going to give it up. Still fun to play. I know, you did. Anyway, we'll talk about it later. There's plenty more Bloodborne to come. But, yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. Have a good night. Say hi to Manly for me. Bye for now.